Oh, I got my drug in my head. Oh, I'm gonna to give. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Those looking for me in Lagos, I'm in Enugu. So you stop looking for me in Lagos, but I'll soon be back though. Greetings to you all. If you're joining this video, please do well to share this video. Please do well to share. First of all, I want to talk about how to make, greetings my queen. I want to talk about how to make contracts with spirits. How to make contracts with more and how it affects you. So that when you're making any contracts, you'll be careful the kind of contracts you're going into with the spirits. You'll be very careful. Because some of us, we talk carelessly and excitedly that we don't know when we put ourselves into trouble. If you don't know, you walk into trouble by yourself without knowing it. Now, before you even start making contract with spirits. Now, when I'm talking about spirits, these are... Okay, I'll give an instance. As me, I want to go into contract with my chi, or more, or all the spirit, my conglomerate, make I know chop my tongue. I'll first talk for Igbo, then I'll try to translate to English. I want to make a contract with them. That is more like my conglomerate of spirits. The host of spirits that works with me or that I work with. And before you start making contract with somebody, you must have reached an agreement or there is an existing relationship. You don't just start going into contracts. Just like you just see me on the road, you tell me I want to make a contract with you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know you from Ada. I don't know why you want to make such contract. First of all, I want to get to know you. There should be a common ground before any contract. So if you're making contract with your forces, make sure you're in good terms with them first. Even though such contracts can move spirits to do things for you. I can tell my spiritual family, oh, I want to build a house this year. If I build a house this year, I'm going to kill cow. For all the spirits that are associated, I'm going to kill cow for them. I'm going into a contract with them now. This is a contract relationship. Oh, if I build a house, I'm going to kill cow. And because they've had that cow, if they wanted to move that house, maybe that it is 2025, I'm going to get it. They will work hard to see that my path is cleared for me to build that house this 2024. Or that I want to buy a car. Oh, if I get this car, I'm going to do this. Now, this is you. This is me getting into contracts with spirits around me. And it's moving them to do things because they want to get what I promised. Greetings, Odogum. I want to make sure that they want to make sure that they get what is promised. Like when I give you a contract, hey, I'm contracting you to do this, clear this piece of land for me. And I give you advance payments. Because if you're going to make such contracts, you're not going empty-handed too. Maybe you're using a fowl, or maybe cola nuts, or even drink. Hey, if you do this for me, I will do this, I will do that. And you see that spirit trying to get something done to get that which was promised. Now you can make contract with deities, maybe with some people do contracts with their priests and priestesses. You will see somebody, hey, if I get this thing from your temple, maybe you came to one Ezewan's place, or else they okay, any priest or priestess at all, and you tell their spirits, if you do this for me, I'm going to do this. If you give me this contract, maybe you're a contractor. If I get this contract, I will do this, I will do that, I will give this, I will give that. You've challenged those spirits. You've challenged them to fit. And they are going to work hard to see that that thing is fulfilled. So that what you promised, you will bring it to them. Now, the mistake certain people make is that you go to spirits and you make contracts. You tell them, if this happens, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And when it happens, instead of you to do it, you run away. There is something we say in Igbo. Ade riego wadibia. Do you understand? It's an old Igbo adage. Ade riego wadibia. You cannot... You cannot take away that, the payment of a priest, of a dibia. You cannot take away what is due to them. One thing must bring you back. Now, when people do these things and they feel like they are smart, you go, and the spirit will come after you. Because they worked hard for this. And then when you get it, you want to go corner. Greetings. You want to go through corner. You want to run away. You feel like now you be the most intelligent. You're smart. Hey, fast guy. And then more fast guy. And when you speak, as you're speaking, the earth is bearing witness. The air is bearing witness. The waters are bearing witness. Ayahu is bearing witness. The sun. So when you make such promises, such contracts, and the spirits go ahead to fulfill, and you run away, those beings that were there will help them to bring you to book. Because as long as you're breathing, you're drinking water, you're eating food that was produced by the earth. In fact, the earth is your main support system. You're not hanging on any journey. They will make sure they bring you to book. That is why you see some people brew hebu. Jena kemo hakwa. That is why if you're making, do not be quick to speak. Do not be quick to make promises. If you must make them, keep them. If you must make them, keep them. Now there are cases, and do not make promises that will affect your generation. Do not make promises. If you want to make promises, let it be personal to you. Do not make promises that will affect your generation. Because you can make promises that will alter the course of the life of your offspring. You can make such promises that will alter their life. How do you do that? There are times maybe some couples, they are looking for the fruit of the womb and it's not coming forth. And they go to a deity and they start speaking. If we get this child, oh, my generation will continue to serve you. Oh, my generation will continue to do this. You're making promises for generations unborn that you don't know there. You don't know what they are coming to this world to do. You don't know, you're not using your own promises. You're not adding extra load to them. You don't know what they are coming to do. Indirectly, you've entered them on a contract even before they got to this place. And you just enter them into a contract because you are desperate. And you now say something that you cannot make sure of. It's like during those days, those very olden days, that when they give birth to a child, a baby girl, you will see some people coming to rub you on the baby's navel. They will betroth a child to a man that you are not even sure that this child will love when she's grown. to a man that you're not even sure that this child would love to even see eye to eye when they are grown. And you promise them, oh, and they pay bride price when the child is still sucking breast. And when the child is to turn to fight, the child has a different choice. Has someone entirely different that they want to be with. But because you've taken everything. That is more like what you do when you enter your family into a contract that should be personal between you and the spirits. You don't do that. When you want to do contract, let it be personal. If you want to serve, speak, I will serve you. Only you. Speak for yourself. Or I will do this, I will do that. And when it is done, make sure you do that. And don't promise what you cannot fulfill. So many people have walked into untimely deaths because they are making promises that they could not fulfill. So many people, their business started failing after they made promises to the spirits, and the spirits fulfilled those promises. And then they turn around, they couldn't fulfill their end of the bargain. If you're going to enter into contract with the spirits, make sure it is something that you can do. And make sure you personalize it. Do not involve your children. Do not involve your offsprings. Leave them on their own journey. Journey your own. There are some families today that they are all grown. Nobody is giving birth to a child. Because some people went to a certain deity. Take children, give us wealth. Don't give us children. They traded something for something. Take children. They went into a contract. Maybe they've been having issues. Maybe issues with wealth. Obiam. Cycle of poverty. And they got so tired. And they started making unreasonable promises. Take away maybe they were having children as they want. And I tell the spirits, take away children. Take away give us wealth. You see such families. They will have plenty of, as in everybody will be succeeding. You will see money. But children, no, most of them will end up adopting. That is fine too. But why are they in such mess? Because people before them made a covenant, made a contract on their behalf. That children should be taken away and wealth should be given instead. And you will see those that came after that contract happened. Those ones, they will not have children, no matter how hard they try. No matter the kind of fertility treatment. Even IVF will not work. No matter how hard they try. The only thing that they might try that might work for them is adoption. Some will even adopt and the child will die. That's why if you're making contract with any spirit, let it be personal. You will see some families, maybe they have too much wealth, or they're having issue with omomo. Having issue with children, they go to the certain spirits and they tell the spirits, take away the wealth and give us children. You see, for that family, they're going to born like fowl. But for things to move forward for them, no way. No way. Until it is rectified. Between them and the spirits. It's a contract. The spirit is giving the wealth, but no children. The spirit is giving the children, but no wealth. It's a contract. Of course, it is what you paid someone to do for you. That's what they are going to do for you. Honestly, very dangerous. It is what you paid. The money you paid, the agreement you signed, that is what the spirits are going to work with. There are some people, they also tell their spirit, when you do this for me, I will do this. I will kill cow. Those ones are very simple. Or if you do this for me, I'll come with maybe 1 million naira Thanksgiving for the priest or priestess. I'll come with 2 million. Those ones are very simple to fulfill. But you see, this one, you drag your generations unborn inside. Stop it. Hosea. If you want to go into contracts with spirits, go personally. Don't drag, especially when you're going extreme. Don't drag things into it. Honestly, I'm still going to talk about that one. You do this, you tell your people you want to do this, you want to do that. If they do this for you, you will do that. And when they do it, and you're like, hey, you just ignore. That thing that they did, they'll come and scatter it. Haya saya, if we are not genabo. Greetings, Justina. They will scatter it so that you will test the other side and know that you didn't do this alone. You had help. Now, this also brings us to some people that say they are priests. They are priests. There is a why, but there is a way they did it, and they are no longer as a why or as a okay. They can no longer. They are not doing it because the spirit has been settled. Those ones were not on. They were not called because they are not priests or priestess because they were called by anybody. They were priests or priestess because someone from their family swore them to that deity. So because it's a contract, what they now do is to go. They'll ask the deity, what do you want? So that this person can go. And the deity tells them what they want. And once they present all those items and it is offered, they walk free. But you see, you that swore it by yourself before coming to this place, that you will be a healer. You cannot change it. It's not possible. So if you see those ones that I told you they were able to do this, settle this, and they left them in, those ones, it was because someone swore them to it. But once say, now you swear them by yourself, you must do it. Now, benefits of having contracts with spirits, it moves them to action. It moves them to action. My younger brother, let me give you an instance. My younger brother that was taking care of my temple, because I do stay in Lagos. He's no longer around. He got admission. He was taking care of my temple. Usually, if I'm coming back, I'll call him. Hey, go and clean the temple. I'm coming, make sure the temple is clean. He was even sleeping in here because he enjoyed staying inside. He will tell you, oh, sister, I'll do it. JJ, I'm going to get 2,000. I'm going to get 5,000. Sister, I'm moving immediately. He will start moving. That is what it is like when you do contracts with the spirit. The spirits maybe that is planning to get to work. Maybe they have something they're handling. And they are planning to get to work maybe next week, and you tell them, if you do this for me within this time frame, maybe within the next 1 year, within the next 6 months, within the next 3 months, I'm going to do this. And they get to work. And they finish doing it. Make sure you fulfill your bargain. There are people who are eating from hand to mouth currently. Because they made promises that if business goes well, they will do this. And when business went well, they forgot about it. Or some of you, you go to shrines, you go to temples, and you go there after making promises. Maybe you're looking for a child or you're looking for a contract, and the contract is given. You now go to your church or go to wherever you want to go. Please go to where you got your solution from to give thanksgiving. You now go to your church. Praise the Lord. Don't know Jehovah. And when you finish, your problem will start. You self, how will you feel if I hire you and I tell you, please come and help me clean this place? I will pay you 10,000 naira. When you finish, I will not carry money to give another person. If not me, I'll come to that thing I cleaned. I'll carry dust. I will scatter the whole cleaning. You know, go like them. I will turn that place to dustbin. And then you finish working for me, and then I take your money to pay another person for a job you did. You know, go like them. Let's use simple scenario in our lives to check these things. Simple scenarios that we can relate to. Shamina, for your Bible, they said, you know, if you're reading your Bible well, you will know that there are so many gods in the Bible. For I am a jealous God. For I am a consuming different gods being presented in your Bible. Different gods, but you are not paying attention. I do something for you, finish. Thank you, Arahowa Enoma. You do something, finish, and you go carrying glory, give another person. Nobody likes that. And then you want everything to remain the same. It's not possible. Be very careful the kind of contract you go into. But know that certain contracts makes the spirits to move really well. But make sure that you fulfill your end of the contract. Okay, you've tried it with your local. Okay, that's great. Life is give and take. Even the air you're breathing, I'll keep on telling you, is give and take. Before I breathe in, I have to take out the carbon dioxide. I have to breathe it out. If I block my nose like this, I'm gone. But the more as I continue giving the CO2, I continue taking the oxygen. The moment I stop giving, I become stingy with it. I also go. So if you're going to go into contracts, it's okay again. I'm more bando to do something for you. Make sure you fulfill it. You that is looking for a child, you go there. If I give birth to this child will stop it. Promise something else. Promise something else. Though sometimes you might be lucky. But it's not always. To avoid it, you might be lucky when you say it. The child that is coming will be from that spirit. Like not just any child. Someone that was already sworn to that spirit. And they decide, okay, since this person said they want this, so go through this person. We still have you. Pikuloya, Bieloya. And a child is sent forth. A soul is sent forth. And that soul is a soul that really wants to do that. But sometimes there are also spirits, souls that does not want to do that. That have other things they want to do. Imagine someone that is Dibianca. Maybe a native doctor, Dibianca, more like someone that is vast in technology. And this person is supposed to be an engineer. And you are now going to promise the spirits that the person will come and be serving and be staying inside the temple. Where is the person going to do the engineering work? They don't want to be in there. Now you have changed the course of their life. Anything that they will have issues because what you promised they are not fulfilling. Because with your promise, you got what you want. It's a selfish promise. Stop being selfish with your contracts. Use yourself. Do not use your children. Do not use your offsprings. Use only yourself. I'm not saying it's a different thing when you just say a deity should protect your family or this and that. That is maybe your family is under attack. That one is different. Maybe tomorrow, if you're not there and your family is not paying attention, what that deity does is to stay away. That attack will come back to your family to continue from where it stopped. Is it that deity that is attacking them? No, it just kept aside. Like I said, this people don't like my service, make I day my day. That one is a different ball game. But you see those ones, if you give me this, you give me that. It must be exchanged. It must be reconciled before things can come back to normal. Now, it is this issue of... Hold on. It is this issue okay. It is this issue that puts people, this issue of contracts, this issue of contract with spirits that made some of our forefathers to kill human beings, to kill twins, do different nonsense, because they brought so many strange spirits and they made contracts with them. Now, assuming they made such contracts to a spirit, if you do this for us, if you give us victory here, we are going to be giving you, offering you twins. But that's a dirty spirit. But it is this kind of issue. How would I get twins? Hana Uejima. If not making it a tradition that if this person gives birth to twins, we are twins. We declare twins an abomination in this land. That anybody that gives birth to twins, the twins will be taken away and killed. And then they will now start taking innocent children to sacrifice to one nonsense, snatching children from their mother's breasts. Because of one nonsense tradition that they made, because they made stupid promises to foreign spirits that they brought into an Igbo. That is how it happened. Otherwise, no pure spirits, no pure Igbo spirits demands for human blood. In fact, Igbo spirits and deities are against spilling of blood. Especially human blood. I'll talk about this in my next video. About burying people alive during the olden days. How it is really done. That will be my next topic. But in essence, we need to be careful the kind of promises we make. And if we are going to make promises, we should make promises that we can easily keep. We should not rope our offsprings into promises that they know nothing about, so that they do not suffer our ignorance in the future. So many families are poor. Do you know there is a woman that went to a deity? This woman doesn't have any child. Instead of her to be asking for a child, she will be careful your utterances. That's another topic I'll talk about. She said even if he's a deaf person, even if it is deaf and dumb, even if it's a blind, even if it's a crippled, that she's okay. All she wants is a child so that people can see that she has a womb. First one, crippled. Second one, deaf and dumb. Third one, blind. Her mouth. When you're speaking to the spirits, be specific. Because they are listening. You gotta be very careful. Be very careful. Your utterances. It matters a lot. It matters a lot. Please help me and share this video. My phone number remains +234 70 305 70506. I will take it again. +234 70 305 70506. How to recognize their tribe I've done that before. So talking about that will still take a long time. Talking about it again, I've done that before. So let me put that on my notes. So we have to be very careful. And again, when you're entering contract with the spirits, with gods, goddesses, you need to recognize yourself that you're a god too. You are a goddess. You have something. I want to give you this thing, do this for me. And when it happens, that's why you need to do it. It's a contract. It's an agreement. Recognize that. You're not kneeling down to ask for this. And when you go to any shrine, any temple, and you make promises there that if this happens and that happens, you will do this, you will do that. Please do it. Please do it. Even if you don't want to have anything to do with the person again, you said this, do it and move on. Because problem where big past that thing, where you promise will come for you. That is my 2 cents that I want to talk about this evening. If you make promises, make sure you fulfill those promises. Otherwise, keep your mouth shut. Don't say things that you cannot do. Don't make promises that you cannot fulfill to avoid problems that you cannot solve. To avoid problems that will make you run around without seeing any solution. How can I cleanse my house and protect my house? Mbala's born. Please go on YouTube. Even on this Facebook page, you will see such video. Go on my YouTube. You will find the video there. Why I made Chokonano YouTube, you will see I've made videos on this. You will see it's there. Mbala's born Godwin. All right, you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Okay, Messiano. Help me share this video.